Hello, my name is Vlad. I go by the nickname Pop or Pop the Caster, or well, I've heard many variations, but usually it's Pop. And I'm from Romania. I've been casting for about, I think it's 3.5 years now. Mainly, at first I was casting in Romanian, but I did kind of dabble into English a little bit here and there, and now I am doing, full-time English casting. And I've casted CS, I've casted Valorant, Rocket League, League of Legends. Most of those were in Romania. Mainly only CSGO in English. Well, introduced to video games, that was very early on. It was, as most of the people born in the 90s, because I am getting a little bit older now, I think we were all introduced by playing the NES, technically it was NES, but not for us. Here in the eastern part of Europe, we had copies of the NES, which had cartridges that were like 999 million games in one, and only like the first four worked, and one of them was Mario, the other was Duck Hunt, and all of those. So yeah, very early on in video games with those TV gaming sets, and you could play like Mario on them, and it was a lot of fun when we were young. My favorite video game as a kid. Now we can make the conversation when doesn't matter, like at what period in my age, right? Because I started playing World of Warcraft, as you can know, this is the wrong one, this is the right one. So I've been playing really early on, but before that, I guess still Super Mario Bros. I mean, apart from that, it was just random games on the PC. It was mainly random games. I didn't really get into CS early on, so it was random games, or later on around 2007 it got to World of Warcraft. My first contact with esports was, I think it was 2010, 2011. Because again, I didn't really get into CS 1.6. I didn't really like it because I was pretty bad at it, right? I just started playing it, and people were. I remember going onto DOS 2, where the car is now, and that wall and all of the others were spammable, and people were spamming there because when we're playing public servers, people just spam the walls. Why not? And I kept on dying, and I didn't really like it, but. With esports, it was with actually League of Legends. I got into League of Legends really early on, in about like the first or second season, and that's when I actually found out that esports is a thing. I didn't know people played CS and Quake and all of those before League of Legends for prize pools and everything. And I seen the League of Legends Championship, and I was like, wait, you can actually play and win money? You can play professionally? Okay, that's interesting. And then I proceeded to play like 4 years of normal games, not even ranked games, and never get anything done into League of Legends. But, it is what it is. The biggest thing that attracted me was how fun it seemed, right? It seemed really fun to play games, to earn a living, cast games and everything. Because at first, of course, as everyone started off, I guess, I tried to make it to a professional level by playing. But at some point I realized maybe that's not for me, because at some point you're gonna realize if you're gonna make it or not, if you have the skill or the the commitment and everything or not. So it was mainly the fun of it, because it's really fun. It's not. I know it sounds weird saying that it's fun, because mainly for pro players sometimes it becomes a job, but the moment it becomes a job and it's not fun anymore, then you lose a big part of why you got into it. It should be fun, and I'm thankful to say it's very fun, and it's very enjoyable for me as an esports caster. It is still very enjoyable to look at all the new and old players and the good teams, and to battle it out. It's still very fun and very enjoyable. I wanna, for the nickname, I wanna make just a really big story, a very emotional story, but it's nothing like that. Like, my last name starts with Pop. It's a bigger word, but it starts with Pop, and I just went from, because it was my nickname outside, not online, right? It was an abbreviation of my last name, and I just shortened it out to Pop, and yeah, that's it. It's just, yeah, I did go for this one, but there was someone else that actually chose this nickname before. It was a CS 1.6 player, a Swedish CS 1.6 player. So if Danny Oldenburg is watching this, I'm coming for that name. Well, starting casting was very interesting. It was 2019, and there was a local tournament running in Romania, right? And I was with a friend close to where the production was being made, and my friend knew them, and he asked them, well, why don't give Pop a chance to cast? I had no intentions of casting anything. I was like, well, I mean, yeah, I know the game, why not, you know? And from then on, it just kept on going. I really enjoyed it. It was very scary. I'm gonna be honest. I was sitting on a couch casting, and my hands were like this because I wasn't, you know, used to being in front of a camera or anything. But no, it was completely spontaneous, and I'm really grateful to the people that got me the opportunity, and to all the people that I worked with so far. And my inspiration after, you know, first, as I said, firstly, I wasn't really I didn't really get into casting because I really wanted to. It was just the chance, and it was really fun. And as an inspiration, you know, as I can only name the big names that were in the scene for a long time: Anders Semler, Sadakis, Henry G. And it would be, you know, a dream come true to ever get to cast with one of those guys and get some, you know, experience alongside them. But it's still a long road ahead. But maybe, hopefully, we'll get there at some point. Well, I'm gonna choose just the easy answer. I'm gonna say the first time I got to cast, you know, because I was surrounded with people that were already in the industry, that were professional, everything about it, and I was just like new, just like a little kid in a candy shop, you know, just looking around, seeing, whoa, what is this, what is that, and you know, just from there, it was just what started my passion for casting. And yeah, I think I'm choosing the easy answer, but you know, it's still really meaningful to me. Well, my biggest achievement, I'm gonna go with two, actually, because I'm gonna go with one in the Romanian scene and one in the English casting part of my career. So in the Romanian scene, it was to cast the Romanian Esports League. It was the biggest league in Romania, and it was you know, the biggest thing to ever happen, and I'm really happy to have been a part of that. And so far in my English casting career, it's gonna be working with a CCT. You know, it's been a really long road so far, and then we still got more ahead, and I'm really happy and really grateful that they gave me the chance to try and prove my worth. And I feel like I've gotten a lot of experience with it over the past a lot of months, or almost a year at this point. So yeah, I'm really grateful, and it's a big accomplishment for me. The funniest story is also a little bit of a sad one. I know my guys from Romania can relate. There was a LAN, you know, it was a LAN that the organizers tried to hold outside, and it was like July, and I can assure you it was very hot outside for everyone, and there were like tents set up as for the players, for the production, for the casting team. And you know, I think about it, it's funny now, but it wasn't really funny then, because we were all very hot, and people were not happy about it. But now that I think back about it, it's a funny memory that I'm gonna keep with me for a long time. And yeah, outside lands, yeah, they're in July, not very fun. An unexpectedly cool moment is when I had the opportunity to cast. It was a charitable event. It was also here in Romania, and it was one of the some big celebrities that were playing CS with some pro players and all of that, playing for a fundraiser to build hospitals. So that was a very cool moment, and I was very proud to be a part of that as well. It was mainly, I got to cast a little bit of it, but it was mostly to hear their comms because, of course, people want to hear the people that don't usually play CS play and how they sound and everything. But yeah, it was a very cool moment, and it was unexpected. It was completely unexpected. I didn't even know it was happening. All my goals and aspirations, yeah, I can go on about, trying to get to cast a major, trying to get to cast with a lot more experienced people, and just get a lot more experience myself. But for now is just to do, for now, my goal is just to do a really good job at the at the CCT, and we'll see where it goes from there. Because if I just go on, everyone is gonna say, yeah, I want to get to cast the major. I want to get to cast, in the big stages. But the big stage, I would feel is a little bit far-fetched. So for now, I'm just gonna settle with, just try and do my best and try and see where this leads us, and what tournaments we can get to. And of course, I'm hoping to get to better and better tournaments. But for now, stick to doing my best job. Okay, so those were all the questions for me. That was my part in Meet the Team. I was Pop. Thank you so much for watching. You can find my socials down in the description box below. Make sure you follow me. Make sure you follow the CCT, because apart from videos like this, there's going to be a lot of action. We're full of CS. So I hope to see you guys on the stream. Until next time, have a good one. Bye-bye.